Hello everyone. It's so nice to see all of you here today. It's a real landmark for Bridge. Bridge is 30 years old. We've got some fascinating and really interesting stories for us to hear.
What happened was that one night I couldn't get to sleep. So my heart rate speeds up. I feel like I need to vomit. So my thoughts are getting more and more catastrophic, and they're going round and round in this kind of circular way. So the doctor said, well, I'm a psychiatrist and you are in a mental hospital. And the reason you're here is because you are showing the classic symptoms of an anxiety-driven major depressive episode.
50% of all adult mental health problems have already been established in childhood, 75% by early adulthood. So the earlier we get in there, the earlier we tackle that stigma and we encourage people to talk about their problems and to seek for help, the much more likely we are to succeed. I would encourage people to talk about their mental health, get support from their peers, and to feel that it's okay to ask for help and it's okay to talk about your mental health. I think that's very important. It's a first step towards good prevention for everyone.
There are days, weeks, months where despite all of our best efforts, the impact of mental illness makes life incredibly difficult and at times almost impossible. In any event, it takes a huge amount of energy just to live a normal life. If somebody identifies with something that I'm saying, either because they're a male or because they were in a similar position to me or they've had a similar experience, however they connect, we start to break down those walls and that stigma. So we spoke a lot today about stigma and the damaging role that plays for people's mental health.
And I suppose what I'd learned across all of the programmes that I've made is that people can often lose sight of that, the ability that things potentially can be a bit better than they are now, and they can get stuck in that sort of catastrophising, as the speaker said about earlier.
I think a lot of the time society would like to not think about the things that are really challenging, and certainly when it comes to something like mental health, there's a reason that it carries stigma, and that's because most people just don't want to think about it or hear about it because it's quite challenging. And if we don't sort of look at it and explore it and listen to what young people have got to say and listen to what their parents have got to say and their teachers and everyone else involved, then things won't get any better.
Lots of people have got mental health problems. Lots of people need a little bit of help to stay well, and that's the sort of thing we can do. So a little bit of help, a little bit of support can help people stay well for a long time. That's really the key things for us.
I think one of the things I would say is that we need to trick our brains. Don't wait for motivation to strike. It's quite the opposite. Have the cold shower, go for the run, and the motivation follows. That's actually how our brains work. The thing that I most like about Bridge is the fact that it follows my own feeling that people need strategies that they can begin to adopt themselves to be on the road to recovery, and I love the fact that it gives people hope. So, happy birthday, Bridge.